Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War raid stream, week 6, day 4. So today, we kind of had a little bit of trouble with Hope's Crescent. We're going to be going with a slightly different strategy of using it. We're still going to be using it initially, but then we're most likely just going to switch to Mang, because Mang is, as always, just a superior weapon in this game mode. As well as in invasions as well, but particularly in this game mode, it's just basically the only weapon you ever use. That might change slightly starting next patch, but there's almost nothing that they can add that will be better than Mang at this point, so... but yeah, how far are we right now as far as the rewards are concerned? We still have not hit the next one yet. I believe we have several people who haven't done their battles. Need to get on that. But yeah, once they do, we should be okay, hopefully. We'll see exactly where things pan out, but... yeah, ideally we'll be able to make enough to get every reward again. We only ever missed it once, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, we'll be trying this again. Werewolf, Carmilla, Banshee, and the Archer Hero class using the Hope's Crescent weapon from, I believe, last raid week? I forget when it was. A couple weeks ago we ended up getting this weapon from the event thingy. Basically, my problem earlier is Web Spinner does a lot of damage. So basically, we kill Web Spinner first, then we go Zug is the game plan here. And yeah, hopefully that'll work. And if not, we just switch to Mang, and then we'll go switch into a Mang-oriented team to switch out the other few slots that need to change. No Valraven this time. What do we need? Also, hello everyone! Oops, I don't even have chat in a way that I can read it. 1 second. Move that over, move that up, move this over. There we go. Okay, I think I can see everything now. Where were we? Hello everyone! Hello William! Hello Danny! Hello Ziz! Hello William! Hello, I already said hello Trey! Hello Captain! Hello Zero! Welcome everyone, and welcome everyone else. So, what do we need here? Hope's Crescent. Looks good. Let's just take it. Get red. Go poke us. So, new game plan here. Don't hit Zugoff. Hit first slot. So we'll do that. Oh, whoops. Well, it would help if I don't give him all that mana. Now all we have to do is hit him with anything, and we basically win. So let's go do that. He leaves my alignment there, which is nice. We'll try for the skull. Didn't get it. Was worth a shot, though. Oh, ouch. That was what I was going to kill you with. What do we do now? Wait, we don't have an alternative plans. Let's go get purple. If he starts going, we pretty much instantly lose. And he's almost there already. And I don't even have Carmilla to throw it. I haven't even hit the raid boss yet because I did it that way. Yeah, we're going to have to switch to Mang for sure. There's no way we're going to keep using what we're using right now. Luckily, we got the skull in there. If we didn't get that skull, that would have instantly been match. But we still have a chance. Just need to go get our mana. At this point, Banshee might be the best way to go get it, since we could just go straight into full mana on her and then hopefully have alignment and then go from there. There's full mana. There's alignment. Perfect. So we'll throw this onto first slot. This will give us the mana we need to now poke him. He'll hit us with a skull. This will almost kill us. I almost feel like taking it myself, because I believe that stops him from getting a skull. Only problem with that is it gives Zugoff one whole turn to probably get full mana. And there he goes on full mana. But we'll go Hope's Crescent him. That'll do most of his damage, but not all. And now we have the two main things we need to be alive to actually kill him, so that's good. The two things that we can kill him with are still alive. Well, let's go and do this in a way that doesn't give him a skull, nor have any real chance of giving him a skull. This red seems pretty fine. We'll do that. Every move we keep taking just gives a higher chance that he's going to get a skull off or something. Actually, I believe it's a 100% chance right now. No, this green's the only safe one, so I guess we'll go for that. If I take this red, he gets a skull. If I take this red, he gets a skull. And if I take this purple, he gets a skull. So we go for this green over here. Still a chance he gets a skull if a skull is there or there or there. Literally, if a skull falls, he gets a skull. Okay, good. A skull didn't fall. Oh, there we go. Nice. Actually, not nice, because now I have to waste my turn taking skulls, which I'd prefer not to do. Is there any way we could take a red so that we could deny every skull? Yes, only if a skull falls right there. So I don't know if that's worth going for. That's not enough to kill the boss either. I think we try for a random blue out of pure luck. Didn't get it. We'll take another skull that gets us full mana. Now we can Hope's Crescent him. Almost feel like going full mana first, but I have a feeling he's going to 20% devour us, so I'm not going to bother. We'll go for the damage just so we get some points even if we lose. Okay, good. He did not devour, and he did not web the one that I didn't want him to web, so we should be okay here. As long as it surges. Okay, we're fine. Oh, whoa, 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 stop, stop, stop. Okay, let's go and kill that out. Yeah, this is such an annoying week. Govania has such horrible troops, and they made the raid one this week so bad. All it does is 6 life. Why would you ever need something so small when they scale up to like 100 stats and more, even more than that? Hello, Mehmet. Welcome. And Vict and Max. Welcome, everyone. And if anyone has any questions or things you want me to go over, just let me know and we'll make sure to do so. Okay, good. He's not getting any Devours, so at least we have that going for us. Ideally, we'd go into his mana right now, but I need to deny out Giant Spider because I don't want him summoning. His summon is pretty bad, especially in this game mode since it does in such a low rarity with almost no stats, but still. That just leads to more things that we have to kill and a higher chance that we might lose, so still want to avoid it. Oh, I'll go move that over. He just got full mana. He just got Giant Spider. But we'll take all that. Take the Skull. That's actually exactly enough to still kill it, so that's nice. Actually, I believe we'll always have enough to kill it because we'll always summon in like that. Oh, free Skull too. Perfect. So we get that. We can actually double kill off that then. Don't think we have any Cascade, so I'm not going to bother for it. Unless there's one I'm missing here, but it doesn't look like it. So we'll just take the Skull, kill that out. Very nice. Go take some Browns. Take another Skull. As long as he doesn't devour, we should be okay. Oh, or as long as he doesn't devour, I mean, as long as he doesn't dodge every attack as well. That would help. So we're going to go for Hope's Crescent first, because there's no point in hitting it on its armor prior to that. So we'll just go for a bunch of reds right here. Okay, good. It did not devour, but it did web us. So we have to wait. We have all the damage to kill him. We just need to be unwebbed in order to actually kill it. So now we played a waiting game. We're going to move that down. And, oh yeah, I need to be denying his colors, don't I? Because I need to make sure he doesn't get full mana. Okay, there we go, we won. Even if he takes it. As long as he doesn't extra turn it, we're fine. And dead. There we go. That was so close, but still came through. Another web spinner. At least it's blocked by 2 giant spiders, so we don't actually have to focus it down. Why not use Wraith? Wraith actually wouldn't be horrible. It's a lot less useful than it was in the past, but it still would be useful. We can't mana drain the boss, but we can mana drain everything else, and Deathmark would be useful. It would be extremely random, but it would be helpful to our team. So I guess technically we could go do that. I think the biggest issue with that is it wouldn't cover enough color if we do that, because we're most likely going to be using Carmella in our team. And we're probably going to be using a mana generator for our weapon as well. So it's going to be a little clunky if we put it in color-wise. Also, how on earth does he already have full mana? I was just like talking the entire time. I didn't even notice how far he already has progressed. Wow. That's not good. It's even a Valraven battle too, which makes this even worse. So we'll go for this. Hopefully he doesn't kill this. And as long as he doesn't, we should be okay. Okay. Out of everything he could have hit, that's probably the least consequential one, so that's fine. I need to do this in a way that he doesn't get yellow. Him getting skulls is fine, though. So he gets a skull there. He actually takes it in a way that he can't get another skull, so that's also good. We're currently frozen on our thing, so I don't want to do that yet. Ideally, we have enough damage. We have 36 damage, which is not enough to kill him, obviously. I'm going to wait it out. We have alignment currently, but I want to wait till we get unfrozen on red if we can. So right here, we'll want to take a blue or a yellow. Neither are available, so we'll just take that. A lot of skulls, and we're not frozen on it either, so we'll go for it. He's going to get Giant Spider cast. That could give him full Zugoff. Probably is going to give him full Zugoff. I guess we'll just go for some red so we can go refire our ability on something like Valraven. So we'll do that. Please, there we go. That's exactly what I needed. Now we are unfrozen on everything I need to be unfrozen on. So, oh, wait. I just realized something. I don't have enough damage yet, do I? There's 2 ways we can play this. We can guarantee the Zugoff kill now, but it gets us less mana. Or we can hope his Giant Spider doesn't extra turn, nor does it hit red or blue, which I think is way too unlikely. So what we're going to do is actually waste a lot of mana here. Do that now that we're unfrozen. And never mind, we got all of our cast back, so that actually worked out quite nicely. And now we kill it with excessive overkill. Actually, you know what? No, we don't kill it with excessive overkill. We can go and hit the Valraven. Then we could skull the Valraven. And then we kill that with that. So that'll be the game plan then. So we do this. That won't kill it, but it will bring it into one-shot range. We now take a skull if we could find one. First we go kill this thing because he's about to hit us, but instant kill. We're not frozen on green, right? You better not. Okay, good. For a second, I heard that noise. I was like, no. But it's because we already got the extra turn beforehand, so it still counts as an extra turn. So ideally, I would want to take the skull, but we can't let him kill us instantly. That would obviously not be good. So we'll go kill that out. Oh, wait, we had alignment on that? Oh, never mind. Okay, perfect. So we go and take the skull there. And yeah, should be able to win. We're not frozen on brown, so we can go grab that. We can take red, but that's not really needed, so we'll just go for that right there. Nice little extra turn on the cascade. We can take a skull. It's not needed to keep it alive, so I'm not even going to bother doing that. What I'm going to do is do this on that so we don't have any way to really die. And now we tap it with this. This will give him a free turn over there. So I guess I could stop that. It's not like he's going to instantly full mana, so we'll take the red. Try to get some alignment there. Didn't get it, but at least he doesn't get an extra turn off it now. And we still get a little bit of our mana back. So we'll go and throw this to kill out the web spinner now, if we could click. And there we go. Okay, we should be fine now. The only thing that could really happen is he kills us with skulls, which is still a possibility, but pretty unlikely. So we'll go and tap it with this, and one skull will kill it. All we have to do is find that skull. Even a Banshee cast at this point will also be enough damage. Also have to try denying out his mana if I can. So that's blues and... actually, if I just yellow surge, we won. Got it, we won. And that's it. Doesn't matter how much damage it does, it's automatically enough already. We're not webbed or anything. And there we go. And we get 2 more raid battles. And you know what? Maybe I will be sticking with this weapon. I might need to go change the title of the video. What do I have it named right now? I said back to Mang, yet I haven't even used Mang once. I don't know, maybe we'll switch into Mang tomorrow then. The biggest issue with using Mang in general is if you lose your hero, you lose almost all of your damage. And yeah, that's not good. But it's a lot better against web, which is nice, because you don't have to deal with this thing. Like, whenever this is webbed, it's basically useless, whereas you still get almost the entire full value of Mang, even if you're webbed. So it's a pretty big difference between the two. So right here, I'm going to go for his mana. Hopefully we'll have some kind of alignment or something to use it for. First, we'll do this. Then we'll throw that ability into that, and then we'll just need one more pick-off. I don't have free turn, but we do get some of our mana, and if we can get 4 Chimera off of that, that'd be pretty nice. So we'll go take this blue, surge it, and then kill it off that cast. And we got the triple combo. The whole reason to use this team, that combo right there. Oops, I forgot to take the extra turn over there. But the Hope's Crescent into Werewolf into Carmella is actually pretty decent. It kills this thing at almost any HP value. Almost any HP value. Actually, eventually, we're almost at the point where it doesn't kill it anymore. Though if this was higher rarity, it would. But Banshee's also here to do some of that stuff too. Banshee feeds right into full mana Hope's Crescent. It also, or Mang if you're using Mang, it also utilizes the fact that this creates blue. Well, not specifically him, but the werewolf converts all purple to blue, which makes a lot more blue on the board, making it easier to get red to blue alignment. I mean, blue to red alignment. Same difference. But we'll go do that. Actually, it's a big difference. But we'll go do that. I'm almost tempted just to get him to full mana, just so he can tank for us, because the only way we lose is if he kills through everything. And if we just tank with front line, there's no way he can kill us. So we'll do that. We get all of our mana back. Ideally, we'd have purple to blue right here. But we do not, so nothing we can do about that. We'll take that down for free. Still don't have the alignment we really want. Still don't have the alignment we really want. I guess we kill the summoner just to make sure we don't have to deal with it. As everything on this team currently, that's the biggest threat. And it's barely even a threat, but you never know. He could get 1.5 billion summons. We'll go and poke him here. We get a little bit of our mana back. Actually, it's 4 Camella. Though Camella doesn't really do much since the boss is already dead, but still, it's a little bit of poke damage. Red to blue, do we need it? Not really, but I'm still taking it because we don't have too many other options. Oh, he went down. And ouch, your skull damages are high. Wow, your damage is high. Okay, we could actually still lose this. I forgot how high that damage is. Wow. Well, we'll go and poke you. This does make it so I can't triple damage with my weapon, though, doesn't it? Yes, it would. So, to poke or not to poke? I think I might just let it die and not poke it. Because if I do poke it, I can't use Hope's Crescent on it to kill it. So it might just be a better strategy at this point to not do that. Oh, you know what? It still would have had enough... Oh, I should have done it. Because now it has enough life to... its life steal would have made it have enough life so we could still do triple. Okay, I forgot about that. It gains 4 life whenever it gets a kill. We actually could have utilized that to our own benefit. Whoops, my bad. I completely forgot about that trait. It's a pretty irrelevant trait. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He survives with 1 HP. Mistakes were made. Okay, well, we'll go and 1 HP Banshee him at this point, I guess. Shouldn't be that big a deal, I guess. We'll throw that down. We'll go for that. We'll take a skull. At this point, we might as well, I don't know, did we go for Hope's Crescent? Yeah, I guess we go for Hope's Crescent. Move that over. Take our free greens. Take our red into a skull. Don't you dare kill our hero. Oh, if he goes down, we could actually lose this. Potentially. The skulls hit so hard. If he gets a double doom skull, it'll be enough, though. That's pretty unlikely. But we'll hit it with this, and one hit of any kind will kill it, and down it goes. Well, that was a weird battle, but it came through. And we got a map right out the end for no reason. We got like a little staircase going, and then we got the thing. You overslept? I know, I took a nap today, too. It was such a gloomy day. There was a really, really bad thunderstorm, too. Electricity went off for about 2 to 3 hours or so. Luckily, it completely passed now. There isn't any of it now, but for like 5 hours earlier, it was just thunderstorm perpetually with heavy rain. Let's see. Well, we'll go take the... try taking red to red. We'll try for a quick Hope's Crescent. Oh, it missed. It dropped 2 reds. I needed red in one location. It drops 2 reds. Both those 2 reds fall exactly where I need them not to be. Good job. Anyways, we'll go and I guess we skull into a brown chance. That or we yellow into... To kill Web Spinner or not to kill Web Spinner? I think we actually delay it because he's half blocked. He's blocked on green, and ideally that'll be enough to not have to deal with him. Okay, so he's there. We can go poke him if we want, though that's kind of irrelevant prior to doing this, so we'll go do that. He did not get a skull, luckily, and he gives us a little bit more mana as well, so that's cool. We'll go and throw this onto this last slot. And now we have exact enough damage to Hope Crescent him. That's going to be really annoying every battle here forth, because now we won't have enough damage to Hope's Crescent it most of the time. Unless he has a lot of boost ratio, but that's pretty unlikely. We're also beyond the point where we can kill it with this. At this point, I think we just go and Hope's Crescent it. And then again, no, we don't. We go and do this into Banshee, I believe is the way, because that will give us Hope's Crescent back as well. So that's going to be the game plan then. We'll throw this down, because she's not going to have as much value on anything else, whereas Hope's Crescent still gets full value on all these other troops here. So ideally, we'd get Banshee to full mana right now, though it's near impossible with what's currently available on the board, also since we kind of denied out our own purple. So I guess at this point, we'll take a blue. That should have surged. Really wish it would have. What do we need? What do we need? I need this yellow, but I need to not give him that extra turn, so I'm just going to instead grab green into Skull, I guess. It does give her mana after all, so that's pretty nice. That gets a kill. That's fine. It's not killing anything too relevant. Wish we could have converted him before or transformed just so we didn't have to deal with it, but oh well. Do we have alignment? No, we do not, but it does give us a decent amount of mana, so we'll still go for it. I need to get the kill regardless, so... Oh, wait! Why did I think that was Banshee? I was casting that right there as if it was Banshee. Fail. Well, that's still not too big a deal. We'll go take, we'll take a skull. That was a bit of a fail. I totally thought that was Banshee right there. It still does about the same thing. The only difference is we don't have Hope's Crescent right now. Which does mean we could potentially lose by the fact that he could just devour us whenever he feels like it. Ideally, he will not feel like devouring us. Of course he does. Well, that's really bad. Now I can't take any skull ever. And this is when you need Mang. Okay, I think we finally switch back to Mang now. Because that's going to be happening quite a bit. Though he could technically devour our hero too, but any instance where you're using Mang and your hero goes down, you already know you lost. But we're just going to have to deal with that. Because I think it will be better at this point. You can get a lot quicker kills by doing that, compared to what we're currently using. But it's still not over yet, and if nothing else, this wasn't a Valraven battle, so we're not losing as much from losing it than we could potentially be. If he devours twice in a row for 20%, he better not. Though then again, doesn't he have enough damage? It doesn't even matter if he devours. Well, actually it does. If he hits hero and devour, it does, but he kills on Banshee regardless. So yeah, Banshee's as good as dead. We might as well just consider it dead already. Easiest thing to go kill, that's probably going to kill us soon, would probably be first slot, so let's go do that. It hits that, doesn't devour it though. Though it doesn't really matter at this point, other than it gaining like slightly more HP. And down it goes off of that, so yeah, rip. We did get all the boss damage though, at least. So we got that. But yeah, let's go switch back to Mang. It's official. So we get rid of Werewolf, we get rid of this. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. Let's get rid of everything and just start from scratch. We also have a hero class switch if we really need it. So let's get back the almighty Mang. Okay, Mang. Time to go to Mang. Brown-red is probably the banner I'll be keeping. Depends specifically what we're using. Let's see. Oops, what am I doing? Clear filter. Okay. What to use, what to use. I want to use a frontline tank of some sorts, but I don't want it to block Mang, and I also don't want it to block Carmella if we can help it, because I need some way to pick off the boss, and the only way I could really do that within this kingdom is Carmella. I'm semi-tempted to use Dark Priestess to spam with Mang. The biggest issue with this is she doesn't really do enough skulls to have a consistent rate of skull spamming, and I would prefer not to do that. This we could use for green mana generation, because we're going to lack a green. Really wish this kingdom had a green-brown. I mean, not a green-brown. Yeah, green-brown. Because that's like one of the main colors we're really going to be missing by the time we put everything together. So we got these two. This is kind of standard. Mang into whatever the raid troop is. Problem is figuring out what on earth in this is actually worth using. So there's Banshee. The biggest issue with Banshee, though, is it only mana generates off of purple, since we're using Carmella. And it would only be useful if we still have Mang, because our other troop would most likely not use red. We can Ray first lot, as mentioned earlier. This will help with the first 3. This will also help with Web Spinner, to make sure he doesn't loop, assuming he's in first lot, or a green of any sorts is in first lot. He does get pretty decent value. He makes for a decent frontline tank. He does have 20% bonus stats this week, and we have a 50% chance that we could drain them. Biggest issue with this is it does nothing against the raid boss. And it also blocks Carmella. It also makes it so we have to +1 his mana, which means we have to go give him a blue, so that he can 1-turn his blue mana. So we have to completely switch our banner as well. That's not as big a deal, though. The other issue here is I don't think there's a green-purple in this kingdom, is there? Oh, yes, there is. Do we do it? Do we go with Dark Priestess? It fits every color. It's the only thing in this entire kingdom that's green-purple. I totally feel like this is going to backfire. It's really high risk, high reward. If it works, we will win within like 1 minute or 2 minutes. And if it doesn't, we will lose in that exact amount of time. Very hard. I will give it a shot. Rafe, Mang using Archer, Carmella, Dark Priestess. I think that will work out. I can't wait till next patch when heroes are actually useful. There's so many more useful things that are coming to heroes. Actually, raids and invasions should be super easy. Or easier than they are now, starting once the new upgrades next patch come out. Because Mang is going to be even stronger than it is now. Not by much, but still stronger than it is now, as well as every weapon, but particularly Mang. Because Mang's already best in slot, and it's just going to become even better. And then Hero's going to gain a lot of extra stuff, too. It's still going to retain these 3 perks, but it's going to get a bunch of other things on top of that, which is going to be kind of cool. And I believe this will count as a sword as well, so I don't know what hero classes would really be good with it. I guess Death Knight, Knight class, and stuff like that. Though we'd have to see exactly what their benefits are. Anyways, yeah, Rafe, hero using Mang, using Archer, Carmella, Dark Priestess. Let's see what happens. I do need to switch my banner, though. Now, the second question is, what on earth do we switch it to? We definitely need +1 blue. I don't think we give Dark Priestess a +1. I kind of want to, because her mana cost justifies giving it a +1. But I'd rather have that +1 going into a quicker Mang than I would going into Dark Priestess. We also have to make sure we don't lose too much HP. We can only actually cast her twice because of how high she is right now. Because that would do 46 damage to our hero. And Barrier doesn't protect against it. We could use it on our Wraith, of course, but we don't have to keep our Wraith alive. We actually don't want to keep our Wraith alive. We want it to die out after about several turns. So as soon as we have Mang, we basically want Wraith to die. But yeah, we definitely need a +1 blue. There's no doubt about that. Whatever we choose. I'm leaning towards blue-red. I think. Blue-red or blue-brown? I believe blue-red counters more things within this kingdom, though, than blue-brown. Because we need to be taking reds away from them occasionally. In this case, I guess it doesn't matter as much. In this case, almost blue-green would be the best thing to go. Because we're going to be needing to deny out his Web Spinner. With that being said, I guess we technically just switch it based on the battle. And just switch it based on whatever he's using. Because this battle, we're going to want to deny out blue and green. So why don't we just set our banner to blue and green? Well, we always need blue. That's regardless. But let's go switch it to a green. Because we're going to be needing to deny out Web Spinner and the Tazov thingy. Whatever that thing is called. Mainly Web Spinner. To make sure that he doesn't get that. So we'll give this a shot. Wait. Oh, never mind. A +1 doesn't give us the amount of mana we need for that. I forgot. It starts with 7 mana, not 8. So even if we Surge a 7, that's not going to be full mana. So that's fine. Wait, is 2/3 full mana, though? That's 6 mana. No, it's not, but 9 is. And that would be 16 mana. Okay, so that's fine, then. Wait, are 2/4 is enough mana, though? 8... Yes, it would be. That's the only problem with not putting +1 on this, I guess. We have to hope at least one of the two surge. And if neither of them surge, we're kind of in a bit of trouble because then we don't have full ban and Mang. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, let's go try this. Oh yeah, you should never, ever, 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 ever put your hero in first slot in raids or invasions, particularly in invasions. In invasions, almost always you should be putting the invasion troop of the week in first slot, or any frontline tank. And in raids, it's the same case, except you don't actually put this troop into first slot. Instead, you put anything in first slot. It doesn't really matter what it is. Ideally, it's a mana generator, though anything is fine. This doesn't have immune, right? No, it doesn't have immune to Death Mark. It does have immune to Devour, but that's not going to do anything. So we're going to go put a Death Mark on him. Maybe he'll just randomly die. It also makes it so he can't Web Spinner Infinite Loop. Not like he's anywhere near getting that mana, but it does help with that. We'll get that to full. Nice little cascade right there. We'll move that over. We'll throw this into his skull. We're going to Mang him, then Carmella him, and then throw everything else into him. Oh, he died to Death Mark. Very nice. Luck right there. We actually got the Death Mark kill. First one. We'll go throw it at him. The only other issue now is, I guess we technically hold this ability. The chance we'll specifically go and mana drain him isn't worth it compared to blocking her mana. So now that he is full mana, we pretty much just ignore him for the rest of this battle, unless we desperately need a mana drain. Like, let's say Web Spinner reaches full mana, then we might want to go cast it, or maybe once it reaches like 7+, so we can get all of our mana back. But until then, we're not going to want to. Oh, he just reduced my magic by 1. I still don't understand why they added a 1 magic steal on that thing. It should have been way higher than that. But now that he did that, we can do slightly less damage to our hero. It's still not enough. I'd need to be 21 damage or less in order for it to work properly, so that we could do a whole extra cast. But oh well, a little bit extra is still nice. So at this point, I basically have to kill out my first slot the best we possibly can. So with that being said, let me go do this onto our hero. And basically deliberately let our first slot die, because I need it to not be there. And then we can start hitting it over and over again. So we'll go take this. Gonna start working on Dark Priestess again. We'll try for this Cascade. Oh, we didn't get it. And we give it to him. And he got Web Spinner. Luckily that's barrier at the moment, but still. It's gonna hurt a little. We're now up to Mang though, so we one-shot everything we do with skulls. Only problem is, so does he. Oh, Web Spinner, why? Why? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta be like that? Well then, yeah. Anyways, let's go try getting full mana on her so we get at least 31 more points. We're obviously going to lose this battle, though. Okay, we'll take the green over. What else do we have to move around? I don't think we have much. We'll take the brown. Still not much to move around. Can I take this brown into yellow? Kind of. I can the following turn. It denies I was green, but then he gets that, and there's no way I get full mana here. Unless we extra turn the most amazing extra turn we've ever seen. Oh, wait, we might still have it. All I have to do is get full mana on her from an extra turn. That doesn't appear to be happening. I have to take this Doom Skull and just hope the most random cascade ever just gives us an extra turn off of this. I didn't get it. We lose. Rip. Well, we would have lost regardless, but we didn't get the extra 31 damage in. I do like the concept, but we died too quickly. I think it was mainly the Web Spinner that did us in. Actually, I think it was us Death Mark killing him that made us lose. Because if we didn't Death Mark kill him, we wouldn't have gotten one shot by Web Spinner on our hero. So the fact that we got a Death Mark kill actually was bad. So maybe we should replace out Wraith. Then again, I'm pretty sure that just happened to be because of the order that he was in. Obviously, if Web Spinner was in first slot, we'd obviously be very beneficial to have that Wraith instant kill. But in the current format, it just backfired so heavily. I'll still keep doing the team. Seems like it has potential. So she's webbed now. Actually, her being webbed is pretty beneficial because she does almost no damage now. So that's actually helpful that she's webbed. That's more of a benefit to her than a downside. Okay, we'll go and... do we let him have a skull? Yes, because it's first slot Wraith. It's fine if he goes down. We don't even really need him there other than just tanking the few hits. So we have Mang again. I don't know why I'm recasting this. Probably should have taken more mana on her. But since I am doing this, let's go do this onto Web Spinner, just so in case we need to poke it down, we can. Okay, so that dies. That's exactly what we needed, actually, for him to go down. Now we need to go get full mana on her, which we all actually have right now. And now I need her to not miss. Oh, wait. We have a real big problem here. If she misses, we lose instantly. Hold up. Before we do something weird. Oh, well. Random skull. Well, that's weird, I guess. That's a good weird. To cast or not to cast? Well, it gains barrier, so at least as long as he doesn't double skull us, we're fine. Okay. Problem here is he's about to skull us again, and we just lost. Let's see. How can we play this out? Yeah, I think we're dead. And we lose even more points than before. Let's at least get yellow mana off it, though. We're dying to Web Spinner again, too, of all things. So we'll take that skull. We get the mana for her, but he's just going to take another skull and we die out. It's going to be close, actually, this time. Depends how quickly he gets his mana. We'll go throw this onto the boss, of course. Got to get that damage so we actually get points. Still need Web Spinner go down. He's 2 hits away, though, which is quite a bit away. We'll take the free blues. See what else we could take here. Doesn't look like much. Trying to see what we have. We could try for... Never mind. I thought that was brown extra... Excuse me. I thought that was brown extra turn potential. Wait, is this our only move? No, we have 2 different browns we could take. We have this one as well. Someone gives him skull, so I definitely don't want to do that, actually. We're going to move that one. He does that. He gives us skull. Only problem with that is it's not enough mana, but it does cascade us the mana we need, so... we actually get a free skull, too, so now we can use this on the proper target instead of having to waste on Web Spinner. And now we're just 1 skull away from winning. Actually, 2 skulls. Never mind. Oh, if he lives with 1 HP, that will be very, very bad. Who do I go for here? Dark Priestess does have enough damage off a skull. So with that being said, I believe we go for blue here. Because if he kills Carmilla, we have enough skull damage to kill it. But if he kills Dark Priestess, we need a 4-time skull for it or full mana on her. And since we could start working towards full mana now, it's better to start on that. And that's exactly what happened. Perfect. Wait, what does it have Undying to? Oh, the poison is what it has Undying to. Okay, but yeah, now we need to go get full mana or hit it with 2 skulls. Ideally, full mana would be the better way to do this. Can we survive 1 skull poke? Yes, we can. So we just won. So he'll hit us with a skull. We survive it, and then we hit it with this, and it does triple damage. And there we go. It's definitely a fun team to use, though how viable it is questionable. You've been using Hope's Crescent, Carmilla... Wait, why Hope's Crescent in first slot? For the 15% hero kill thing? I always feel like hero dies too quickly when used in first slot. Which is why I normally don't bother using it in first slot, so we can focus on casting. How far are you currently in the boss thingies? Okay, we're going to let him hit us with a thing. Go throw a Mang on that. Start going all in Carmilla. Also, how upgraded is your Carmilla to? Is it just base rarity or is it higher than base rarity? Because you can technically get away with different teams when you have, like, legendary, particularly if you have mythic of whatever the raid troop is on the given week. Because it's a lot easier to clean up the Zugoff. In these kind of battles, we generally need extra stuff to actually deal with them. That or we have to focus him more so at the beginning of battle. And because we have to focus him more so in the beginning of battle, we can't use our hero in first slot. Because by the time we get to the point where the Zugoff is dead, our hero would already be dead. Which would mean most of our damage potential would be gone, since hero makes up a good majority of our damage. So right here, I'm going to go and actually use this ability. We're going to use it on our hero. It completely misses, but I was actually hoping he would kill. It's actually bad that it didn't get a kill there, because I was hoping I would go right into an instant kill on Giant Spider. So with that being said, we'll just go and get some more Zugoff mana. He'll take a skull. Ideally, we would have had another skull right here that we could have taken, but nope. So it didn't work out too well. We'll just go take more Carmilla mana. It did not surge, though, unfortunately. We'll go take some yellow. Hope he doesn't get a skull up there. Of course he does. Luckily, he just hits on barrier, but still, I needed that barrier. But at this point, we're kind of just waiting for skulls, while also simultaneously doing some damage to him before he gets full mana would be good. To cascade that if we can. I'll stick a skull, though. Take some yellow, full mana Carmilla, throw that into raid boss. Still 1 more hit away on the raid boss, though. What do we need? Need a skull, like, right now to go kill that out. Hopefully he'll bait himself into one. Doesn't seem like he will, though. Actually, you know what? I can take one myself. I can just do that. And I'm going for it. We'll go and barrier it. It's probably a bad move, but still going for it. Go do that. Oh, we got it. Nice. He'll hit us with a skull, but we have barrier. Now I just need to find one more skull, and we should be okay if we could just hit him with one more skull. And I believe he's going to take a red or something and bait himself into one. Or do that. That works too. And all we have to do now is hit him with anything. Well, not anything, actually. I don't think Mang... yeah, Mang is not enough damage. Everything else is enough damage, though. With that being said, I think I take Mang right here to full mana because there's almost nothing else to take. No, he got a skull. But it doesn't really matter. Oh, yes, it does matter. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Because we do triple damage off of this. So that will be, what, 96 damage? So dead. There we go. Forgot about that. Even earlier when I was saying it wouldn't kill, it actually would have. I keep forgetting she has triple damage on it. Or 4 times or 5 times, depending on how upgraded you have it. Let's see. If you didn't get the death mark, it probably would have devoured. Yeah, probably. Yeah, 20%, any percent devour is insanely annoying. Doesn't matter what percent it is. If it's on an ability that does something on top of it, it's always going to be annoying to have to deal with. How about Flesh Golem? Good for mana generation? Possibly. Problem is he gains HP every time he casts. And I don't want him to live. That would be the biggest issue. Would be the fact that he gains HP. Doesn't he gain like 30-something HP every time he casts? Because that's going to make it so he survives like 3 to 4 skulls every single time. He gains... Okay, that's a lot lower than I thought it was, actually. He gains 22 life every single time he casts. But still, that's going to make it so he survives at minimum 3 hits. Which we don't want happening. 2 hits is fine. 3 is just slightly too many. I guess in a way it could technically still be fine too, but it's going to make our skull damage be delayed by a lot if we do that. Let's keep going. I think we'll stick with this for now. I'm actually liking this team so far. Obviously not the greatest of teams, but it's... and it's also not working the greatest either, but it's quite a bit of fun to use. What do we need? Do we let him have yellow? I think the answer is yes, because there's 2 yellows. I can't deny both of them. So if he's going to go for yellow, he's going to go for yellow. I can't stop that when there's 2 or more available. So no point in even trying to deny out one of them, since we can't deny out all of them. Okay, we'll go and... Now here's the question. What do we Mang? I'm still leaning towards the boss. How low would the Valraven be? There's one big issue. We're not going to be able to kill the Valraven easily. I think that's still fine. So we'll do that. Focus all in on boss. Let's ignore that we even have the Wraith. He's just blocking our mana some. He just went for some yellow finally. Unfortunate. But we'll go and take this free green, sure. Take those purples. And I guess we throw this on hero and start getting that rolling. So we'll go do just that. That will initially do almost no damage, but it's mainly to make sure our thing dies out deliberately. So we'll take that. We'll take blue. That does extra turn for it. I'd ideally want to do it in a way that doesn't extra turn for him, though. So we'll just take some purples, I guess. Move that over. Oh, I still forgot to switch my banner, by the way. But then again, we don't really need to be spamming Mang as much. If anything, I should almost put the +1 to Carmella. Right now I have it in green to deny out all the green users that he's using, as well as his kingdom just in general having a lot of green. But we'll take that over. Hopefully he'll give us a skull. He does. Perfect. And everything we do here is one shot. As long as he doesn't get full mana on that, we should be okay. We'll take these reds simply to clear out the board some. We'll go throw this onto first slot just so we get the barrier on it. Oh, that was an extra turn. Perfect. That's match. That's the kind of Mang combo I want to see. Triple Mang off of one cast. Off of Valraven battle as well. And that's why you use Mang. It's like the one and only reason why you use Mang. Because if you get enough luck, that will happen. And on any battle, regardless of how difficult it is, you will eventually get a win by just doing that. Okay, let's go get Mang to full mana so we can go throw that down. And then we'll go and do basically exactly what we just did this previous battle. Oops, I did not mean to give him mana. Oh well. We'll go throw that at him. We get a poke, though that's not the reason why we're doing it. We're doing so he dies out. Let's see. Ideally, he'll die to Death Mark next turn as well. That'd be the most perfect thing that could happen. He doesn't. But we'll get the kill right there. It's to be expected. And now we just go and start getting Carmella up every single time. Okay, he just got cleansed, unfortunately. Wish that would have been a death mark kill. What do we need? We'll go and take Carmella mana. Pretty much every turn is Carmella mana unless it gives him a skull, which in case we obviously don't go for Carmella mana. You want to take this in a way that will leave him having to give us a skull, but it doesn't appear like we have a way to do that. I want to take those yellows as well, but for the obvious reason I cannot. So let's take some greens. If it surges, we actually reach full mana too, so that's okay. Nice, he gives us a skull, though I cannot stop both of the skulls, so I guess we go for the Doom Skull, since that could potentially give us an extra turn, or at least a higher extra turn chance. One other thing that we could do is go use Carmella on first slot. Or, you know what, not even on first slot. We can go use it on our Carmella, so she doesn't die to something. And now we just skull, into another skull, into another skull, into another skull, and win out that way. Can we get all of them? Here, have it on yourself. Get barrier. Aw. Wait, how did that not kill it? You just it just agiled. No. No, you better not agile again. No! That would have been the win right there. I can't believe that. We just got blocked by, Wait. Hold up. I think I just lost the battle to a level 1, 4 HP, 1 armor Ancient Horror. I need to process this for a second. Hello, Crisp. Welcome. Wait, I need to process this for a second. I think we seriously just lost. If he wasn't there, we would have just won the battle. And he's about to kill our hero into a Zugoff that we might struggle with. Wow. What even just happened? What do we do here, then? I think we get more damage. Since we use this on this, there actually is a way to play this out. He's gonna kill... Oh, wait. Never mind. Wait, hold up. We let him take a skull. Okay, I see what we do here. Never mind. It's fine. I see what we do. Oh, wait, that still doesn't do exactly what I need to have happen, though. I forgot. He only does 4 damage. I was expecting his attack damage to be, like, outrageous, but never mind. So we hit him with this. He skulls us. We skull him back, and now we don't die to him. Never mind. Okay. I keep forgetting. For whatever reason, I thought he had, like, a ridiculously high skull value. And, oh, that's still not the win, though, unfortunately. But it's very close to it. Next hit will do it. Ooh, not what I want you killing out, but we should still be okay. But we'll go take blue. One more Carmella will do it. Take the blue. And dead. And that does quite a bit of damage, too, because we get triple damage off of that. So that's, what is that? That's 174 damage. Not too bad. Whoa! Was this the triple web spinner someone was talking about earlier? Really? Really? That's really bad, because every skull they take instantly kills us, assuming we're poisoned. Luckily, these things have immune to poison. Actually, our entire team is immune to poison, except for... Oh, I didn't realize you didn't have immune either. But yeah, our hero and our Dark Priestess doesn't have immune, but Carmella and Wraith does. So that'll be good for the Wraith, because that means he'll still tank out 2 hits instead of only 1 hit. But still, we might need to work out from the top down instead of working for the boss first. I might need to do first Mang on first slot instead of doing it all the way to the bottom. The only problem with that is we do gain a lot less damage, though. So maybe we'll still do it as normal. So this is the Mang that decides the battle. Do we do it on first slot or do we not? One other thing that we could do, I guess, is just poke him now. Let him have some stuff and then Mang him. That or don't poke him and do this. Let him have the poke. We do that. He takes a skull. We take that. And then we get full mana Carmella. We eventually get the poke on him, then go from there. So we'll go take this. That gives us full mana for that. Oops. I give you a skull? Really? Okay, I actually didn't want that to happen. It's not the worst thing. As long as he doesn't poison us, we're okay here. Also, we can technically barrier to protect ourselves too, I guess. So since there's not as many skulls at the moment, I'm going to go pass my turn by using this. I kind of just want to pass my turn again by... Well, not really passing my turn, but I think we'll just take blue or yellow here. And apparently we just only have blues as options, so we'll try for an extra turn. Didn't get it. Obviously we didn't need the other part of that mana, but still. Mainly need the blue. I can take this blue, but it's a trap. I should probably take a non-trap move right now. Let him take the trap one, then we throw down our ability. Because he's going to take that blue, because he wants blue. He needs blue for his mana. The only problem is if I take this purple, he's going to grab it as well. Is there any move other than this and this I could take? Because I want him to take this blue up. So I can't take the brown, I can't take this blue. If I take this purple, it technically doesn't do anything bad, but it makes it so he will likely take these blues right here. It'll be a blue, and a blue, which means he might not take this blue. I think we still do that, though. The only problem with that is if he surges, we're in trouble. Okay, good, he didn't surge. He did take the wrong move, though, unfortunately, but there should be enough skulls that we should be able to get away with this, so we'll try getting away with it, and we did, kind of. Didn't actually turn it, but we at least got the initial damage down. And he has not poisoned us yet, so we still survived 2 hits. Okay, well, there's one of our hits, and all we need now is 1 skull, and we'll be fine. At this point, we also should probably get Carmella up, because that's the mana we actually need. We either need 1 skull or Carmella, and there we go. Sweet. Yeah, I'm liking this team, because we can attack buff this, we can go in Death Mark possibly, we can freeze them and Keystore Web Spinners. We have Mang, we have Archer. Yeah, we pretty much have every component we really need. The only thing we're really lacking is a mana generator, but we'd have to replace out Ray for the mana generator if we were to do that. I guess technically we could go do that, but I feel like it would make the rest of the team a little bit more clunky. Also, there's a chance that we could accidentally backfire on it. I don't know. Maybe we'll try it with Flesh Golem a little bit later. If we can get to the point where the enemy will still 2-shot us, even when we're using Flesh Golem, I think it would be okay to use Flesh Golem. But that will be later in the week, most likely. Yep, we got Valraven. Hopefully we get that, because wasn't this our last battle? If not, so hopefully we'll get that Valraven kill. Really, really good start. Wow, so much mana. Not full Mang, though, unfortunately. We'll take that down. Yeah, we don't have full Mang. We're actually going to have to waste 2 turns to go and get it. So we'll do that. We'll use our second turn again. Hopefully get a yellow there. Ooh, very nice luck right there. So we'll go throw the Mang down. I'm just going to skull kill this, most likely. He hasn't taken any yellow yet, so it shouldn't be too big a deal. A lot of skulls on the board. I'm not going to go for anything yet, though, because it's a pretty good chance he'll give us something. He might also put more skulls onto the board, like that. There we go. We have 1 more now. So we're going to go and try for this. Only problem with that is, why did I try spamming it now? I probably should have let him die out before I did that. That was actually a little bit of a waste. But, yeah, we'll let it die out now. We'll let him have, like, a skull or 2. Oh, don't take yellows randomly. But yeah, we'll let him have another skull and go from there. Ideally, he'd give it to us. Also be good if we could take a green or purple right now, but we'll take that. He'll skull kill us. We do not have anything on the board to take. We also have a bit of a bad situation where he might get full mana, which we obviously don't want to have happen. Free turn skull, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Free turn reds. Another free skull, I'll take that. And then throw her down. We'll go throw this next one on Carmella, so we have damage for her. Nice, and it's matched off the 291. And we got our Valraven, so that's 2 more battles. And yeah, that was our last battle, but now we have 2 due to Valraven. If the web spinner had charged it, much better team for the Valraven to appear. Which one? The one you were mentioning, or the one we're currently using? The one we're currently using is dealing with them okay. As long as we don't feed it all of the yellows in the world, we're fine. It's pretty easy to deny yellow since we need it for Carmella anyways. So we're not going out of our way to deny the yellow at all, in most situations. Alright, we have a bit of a problem here. Where on earth is Mang's mana? Okay, we'll go move that over. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your suggestion. What was your suggestion, Captain? Could you re-mention it? Also, hello, Sandy. Hello, Questor. I didn't even say hi to some people who said it. Hello, Mehmet. Hello, Vartan. You saw Zugoff on Xbox One? Yes, some people did mention on one of the console versions that the first Zugoff was obtained. Also, hello, Twitch as well. Welcome. I don't see what your suggestion was. From what I read, your suggestion was to use Dark Priestess, which we were going to be doing today, since we switched to Mang. Yeah, Priestess is really nice, because we could use it for our hero to just press it forward so we actually get the skulls, and we can use it for Carmella so it actually has enough attack damage to one-shot the boss once it reaches that point. The only real big downside with it is Barrier does not work for the Zugoff, and Barrier, his final trait that is, or you know, his ability itself. And it also doesn't work for, if we overcast it, it'll kill out our troops. Like, if this value is higher than their HP, it'll kill them, even if they currently have Barrier. So I have to be wary of that when we're using it. Okay, speaking about being wary of stuff, where on earth is this Mang's mana? I see it, but I want to make sure it's safe. So we'll take that brown. Actually, that wasn't even safe. He could have taken that. Though, actually, then again, him taking that isn't really that big a deal. So we'll go let him have that. He didn't even go for it yet. We'll let him have that Doom Skull. And maybe one other poke. We'll go for this. Get the Mang down. And we should be clear to go. Let's start getting Carmella up again. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Should have taken yellow. Then again, yellow wasn't available. Actually, nothing we need is really available at the moment. So we'll let him deliberately die out, I think, here. He's going to get a bit of mana from that. Not much we could really do about that unless take it ourselves. Do we? Because then you might take other manas. Should actually be fine. One other way we could do this, actually, is do it this way. Throw barrier on him. Now he'll kill us. And now we have Mang ready to go. So I think that works out. Oh, oops, I just gave him a skull. Luckily, it was against our barrier, though. We'll go take that down. Take that over. Need to get this thing's full mana again so we can keep sculling it down. We'll take that. Full mana. Thank you very much. And then we just keep throwing it. Give it another barrier. Don't do it again or it dies. We'll take that. And all we need now is one more skull. I don't currently have, though, but if we just give one little buff to this, it'll be enough damage to kill it out. Let's go through this for now. I might try for that. A blue into a skull chance right there. Can we get it? Didn't get it. Okay, he didn't kill hero, so we should still be okay. Okay. We are one skull away from killing it, at least. The only problem is, so is he. Whoever gets the next skull wins the battle. So that's not good. Also, I can win by also getting full mana. Though the problem with taking that blue is, it's almost guaranteed going to give him a skull. So we're not going to do that yet. Which is a problem, because he's gaining mana while we're not gaining mana. We'll try for the extra turn. Didn't get it. We'll take this blue. He's so close to the full mana. Luckily, we are closer. Barely. Wait, what's the mana difference? He needs 15 mana. Yeah, he needs 15, we need 12. So we're technically closer than him. Plus, it's our turn currently. That was the move I didn't want to take. It was actually safe, though we had no way of knowing if it was safe or not. Speaking of that, is this yellow safe? Skull, skull, skull. As long as nothing weird cascades, we should be okay. Because that skull's going to drop down by 1 with the red we get. I don't actually need the red, but it will be a byproduct. Oh, no! Of what we do. No! Ah, it got us. Luckily, it wasn't a Valraven battle. Now, let's try that again. Rip. Yeah, he ended up getting that Zugoff too early. Oh, now it's a Valraven. Oh, no. Oh, we definitely need to not lose this one. Let's go and throw that down. Get the man going. Need to get him to skull poke us. So there, go down. Here, have some more skulls. We'll do that right on hero. There it goes. Deliberately kill him out. And take our skull, and now just work down the line. Let's go get this on Carmella. In case we need it for her. If we see a guarantee skull, we should probably take the guarantee skull, though. We'll throw it on Carmella. Get that poke. He'll poke us, but it's on barrier. Ooh, don't. Okay, thank you. Good job, dumb AI. That could have been very bad. Or a lot worse than it was. And down it goes. Wow, that was a quick battle. Yeah, it either wins very quick or loses very quick. At least it speeds things up quite a bit, if nothing else. Even if we were to have a higher win rate, it's probably just better to use this just to not waste as much time. Also, that reminds me, I still haven't done dungeons yet. I should probably go do that. I think we'll make this the last battle then. And then we'll go do dungeons. We'll go take the brown there. Get Mang all the way up. See if we can get this down on... Yeah, we'll just throw it on last slot. I need to get her to full mana, though. We can easily do that off of green to green. I didn't get to get second green. Guess we'll take a purple. Throw it down on hero and go from there. So ideally here, we will get one skull while also having him get a skull, while also us having a follow-up skull. Would be the most ideal thing that could possibly happen, or something similar to that. So we'll do that. That's actually what I don't want to have happen. Normally, that would be exactly what you'd want to have happen, but there's no point in me pressing skull damage on him, so that's a little unfortunate that we got so much there. But still, nonetheless, we can work with it. I guess we just go straight back into our mana then, at this point. So we'll go move that down. Weird Cascade. I need him to get hit one more time. Take a little bit of mana. Not like I really need it for anything, but it could help out. Who knows? Let's see. I need a way for it to naturally die out. Before I do, let me try stealing its mana. Oh, we just got Deathmark kill. Very nice. And we stole its mana. Perfect. It's both of the two things that we need to have happen actually happened there. So we'll go give herself another barrier here. He gets hit, so hopefully he'll die to Death Mark 2. Ideally, we would have had a skull here to actually kill him, though, but at least we have the Death Mark to do something. I'll take this blue, since it's safer and probably won't give him a skull. Because now we don't want him taking skulls, obviously. We don't want him hitting Mang at all if we can help it. There we go, he gives us one. He cleanses, but we get the skull poke, so it doesn't matter. I'm not actually going to cast Carmella yet, because we're up against the clock of him getting full mana, which is about to happen any second now, so not much we can do about that. We'll take the extra turn. Yeah, I don't have any drop for it. I could try taking a skull here. That's our only chance. Didn't get it. Oh, but he gives us that, so that's actually pretty decent. We'll take that. And ideally, he would have given us a skull right here. But we could still work with this. I guess we go and Carmella him. And then regardless of which one of these two he hits, we have one-shot skull on him. Okay, so he kills that. Not the most preferable thing. Ideally, he would have hit Dark Priestess, but we can still work with that. And that's match. There we go. Okay. And we'll leave that one little battle for later, I guess, for tomorrow. And then we'll have the rest of 5 with whatever Val Ravens we get. Also, Peace Pigeon for the next one. Peace Pigeon is actually really nice. Looking forward to getting more copies because I've been barely getting any. As you guys know, I use Divine teams a lot. It's really good ever since Divine Ishbala came into the game. They've also just been pretty good in general due to Mercy being amazing. But yeah, I definitely need some more copies of Peace Pigeon. I think we have it exactly at Epic. Yeah, we do. So we still need a whole another 10 copies of it. That's going to take forever. But at least we have a guarantee one coming in soon, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, that'll be next Wednesday's pet. Obviously, it's not a new one or anything like that. But anyways, let's go and run through dungeons real quick. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to go over before we end out the stream, just let me know, and we'll make sure to do so. Otherwise, tomorrow we'll be back at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is in 13 hours from now, right in the morning, and we'll just be messing around with, yeah, probably just PvP for the most part. There isn't any actual event-related thing going on, so, yeah, too bad I can't stream the beta or anything like that. I could try asking her, but I know she's going to say no. So I'm probably not even going to bother asking. But, yeah, I really wish I could this Friday. That would be, like, the most perfect thing to go and stream. But she won't let me. What is a good team now for in raids? What we were just using was pretty decent. Wraith into the triple combo of just the standard Mang into Ray Troop. That's pretty much how you build every single one. Frontline tank, Mang, Ray Troop, and one other troop. In this case, it's Dark Priestess as the one other troop, and a Wraith as the tank. So you could replace them with other alternatives if you wanted to. I'll take that over, take that over. Sunbird dead. Actually, never mind, that won't be dead yet, will it? But we'll throw that, get a firebomb down. Oh, he got barrier. You can actually win this. Gotta be careful. Let's see. That'd be sad if we actually lost this battle. That would have been the kill if he didn't have barrier. So we'll take that. Need to get him the full mana, obviously. And it's dead. There we go. That was only battle number 2, and we're almost losing on it. Fail. You want an orb to ascend your pets? That actually would be really cool if you could use Orbs of Ascension on pets. I wonder if they would ever consider doing that. Because it's going to be so ridiculously hard to get any new pet upgraded. I wonder if they would consider that. That'd be cool. Not like a new orb, but your standard Orb of Ascensions, being able to use it on a pet. So you could use the bigger orb to max out any pet immediately, which would save like 1,000+ gems. Actually, probably even more than that. It would save like 1,500 gems. It'd be an insane gem saving, which is why they probably will never do it. Or you could go and use the smaller orb and just do it from Legend to Mythic, which would save you having to get 15 copies of it. But yeah, that'd be really cool if they eventually allow us to use orbs on them. Because it is going to be ridiculously hard to get any new pet upgraded once they come out. Like, initially, it's hard to tell because it's still pretty recent since pets came out, like, what, a month or 2 ago? Yeah, like a month and 2 weeks or something. Like 6 weeks, 7 weeks ago is when it came out. But give it, like, a few more weeks to a couple months. And, like, every single new pet that comes out, it's going to feel like forever relative to all of our other pet upgrades until they actually get maxed out. And it would be cool if they added a way to get them up and specifically focus them, like with orbs or something. Currently, the only way they could do that is to spend gems, which obviously most people aren't going to do. Because it's actually really expensive to buy pets via gems. Unless they're like a really, really good effect, it's not worth doing. And even then, it's probably still not worth doing to a good majority of players. We'll go take the blue right there. Oh, that gives him extra turn. I guess it doesn't matter too much. As long as he doesn't win right now, we're fine. And down he goes. And that's dungeons for today. Get all of our resources. And there we go. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Anyone has any other questions? Have Arcanes for Inferno King or Emperorina. Wait, what? Have Arcanes for Inferno King or Emperorina. Or Emperor Liang, I mean. Which one is more powerful? Inferno King, for sure. Very, very rarely would you ever use Emperor Liang. Well, actually, I should rephrase that. Emperor Liang has better traits, but Inferno King is more useful. So, the last trait on Emperor Liang is technically better than the last trait on Inferno King, but Inferno King is used for way, way more teams than what Emperor Liang is. So, even though Inferno King isn't technically better traits, it's better to trait, simply because there's more uses for it that's actually applicable in compared to Emperor Liang. I personally never use Emperor Liang, just because Enchant is pretty easily devoured by, pretty easily countered by Azura and a few other troops. And the main reason being is it just normally doesn't add too much of an effect. If you're using something that's already extra turn spamming, where you're getting 4x, 5x matches, you probably already have enough mana generation that you don't need the enchant. So the fact that she gives enchant based on 4x, 5x isn't particularly useful at all, in most teams. But yeah, I would definitely say just fully trait Inferno King would be your better choice. It's a really decent scroll spammer. It's not like Divine Ishbala level good, but it's pretty close to Divine Ishbala level good. It's also really good at getting rid of all barriers. So if you're up against a team that loves to barrier spam and you're using a scroll spam team, it's really good for countering those kind of things out. What's the fastest way to build up diamonds? There is no fast way of building up diamonds. The only way to really build up diamonds is to do your daily dungeon literally every day. And that's the only way you could really build up diamonds. There is no way to specifically target or rush diamonds up. It's just something you slowly accumulate over time. There are a few other instances where you obtain diamonds, like from doing guild tasks within your guild. There's some initial ones, I believe, on like the 10th task or something gives you diamonds. And there's small drops of it throughout the game, like from treasure gnomes, as well as some game modes when you buy things. I believe specifically, like, let's say raids, if I'm not mistaken, this gives you some diamonds when you spend gems. Never mind, I lied. But some game modes, when you spend gems on these things, they actually give you some diamonds back and stuff like that. These game modes themselves, if I'm not mistaken, actually give some diamonds as well. Like if we go back to the menu we were just in, I believe we get like 50 diamonds or something throughout the week. We get, it's not that much, but you can see 5 diamonds there, 25 diamonds there, so 30 so far. Okay, only 30 total. But if you got up to tier 7, you would actually get 30 diamonds over the course of doing your raid battle things, as well as invasions. And I believe Bounty Hunter gives even more than that. And just like kind of instances like that throughout the game. But basically the main and almost only way you'll be accumulating diamonds is from doing these 3 battles every day underneath dungeons. There aren't really too many other realistic ways of obtaining them to a decent rate. One other thing to consider is every single Sunday, it is worth going and throwing 50 gems at this offer right here. All these other days, you could technically do it too if you're really in a pinch for diamonds, though only on Sunday is it particularly worth it because it gives you 80 diamonds among other resources like 2 gem keys, a celestial, trait stone, and stuff like that. But yeah, every Sunday it's worth throwing this 50 gem thing down to go get the diamonds, to stack them up. But that's the only day it's really particularly worth doing it. Is Monday, June 25th, the educated guess as to when a new patch is going to be released? No. I would probably say the week after that. But yes, June 25th technically could be the day that it gets released, though no official date has been given. They said it's going to be before the next Q&A, and next Q&A is going to be early July, like very early July, like 1st or 2nd week of July. So I'd probably say, oh, you know what? Actually, yes, you are probably correct. June 25th or July 2nd is probably when the next patch is coming out. June 25th or July 2nd. This is not confirmed by any means, but those 2 dates are most likely the 2 most likely locations of which it would occur. But yeah, Monday, June 25th, or Monday, July 2nd. One of the 2. That's not confirmed or anything like that, but it's the most likely time that next patch is coming. Any other questions I missed? Is there a lot that Salty didn't cover about the new patch? Not an excessive amount. Mainly going into the detail, she didn't really cover too much on some of the things. Also, she didn't really go over the kingdom upgrades much at all. She kind of like accidentally showed it, but she didn't really go over it too much. She also didn't really go over the new game mode too much. Even though she did show it, she didn't really go in depth for anything. And I believe there was a few other smaller features that were added into the game. Also, she didn't show Soulforge, of course. The new resources are in Soulforge. And what else didn't she show? But no, she did show a good majority of it. Mainly just not kingdoms and more of like the in-depth details related to things. Or the only things she mainly didn't show. But yeah, the main things coming into next patch, of course, are daily tasks. Well, that's more so for PC Mobile than an Amazon version than console. Obviously, console already has it. But they're still revamping daily tasks, even if you are on console. It's being changed slightly than how it is now. But there's daily tasks being added to the game, or being updated if you're on console. There is Ignots that are being added to the game, which will be used to upgrade weapons and make every single weapon a bit more viable. It also make weapons that are currently horrible possibly useful, which is kind of cool. Things that have been dead content almost forever could potentially be some of the best weapons in the game starting next patch, assuming they're fully upgraded. Other than that, we're getting a complete overhaul, basically, of the hero system, which is very, very nice, as well as a complete overhaul of the kingdom system. The overhaul for the kingdom system is going to be basically doubling the amount of stars on every single kingdom, which is going to be cool. Might also make it easier to get. It'll also be a lot clearer as to how you need to get kingdom stars. Right now, it can be somewhat confusing just from looking at the screen. But starting next patch, you'll be able to know exactly. It'll tell you, do this, do this, do this. You do those 3 things, boom, you get another star. It's going to be relatively hard to do some of those things. Like, it could tell you to, like, ascend 10 things in the kingdom to Mythic as one of the star increases later on. And you would have to go do that in order to get to the next star. But some of the initial ones are pretty easy. But yeah, it's basically, it tells you these things to do. You do those things, you get your star, essentially. And you just do that for every star. And any stars you currently have, you will retain. So do keep that in mind as well. And it's still going to be based on the same things for the most part. It's just going to be a little bit clearer as to what you specifically have to do. But it's still going to be mainly based on the amount of upgrades you have on stuff within the kingdom. It's specifically going to tell you exact values that you need and stuff like that. And it might tell you something like, hey, complete all the quests within the kingdom. Hey, complete all the challenges within the kingdom. And stuff like that, some of them as well. And other small things. Anyways, or maybe play like X amount of battles using like 4 times the kingdom or something. I don't know. We'll have to see exactly. I haven't actually seen all of them because I've only seen what it looks like from a lower level range as well as from my current leveling. So it does by no means shows every possible option. Anyways, other than that, yeah, the hero is completely getting overhauled. The current system of it, where you automatically get this thing whenever you get like 150 wins on it, is now going to be transformed over to leveling. So now when you hit level 10, you will automatically count as whatever the kingdom is, which is what it already does now. And when you hit level 20, you'll automatically count as whatever the typing is, which in this case is elf. So now that will be based completely on this leveling. So you get it to 10, boom, it counts as the kingdom. Boom, you get it to 20, it counts as the hero, as the whatever the troop type is, in this case elf. All 3 of the traits that the hero currently has will still be in place next patch. So these are actually going to be slightly more useful starting next patch, not because they're getting any stronger, but because heroes in general are getting buffed. And also, they're going to be adding a completely new system into the game where you gain a whole nother EXP system. This EXP system goes all the way to level 100 and has no correlation with souls or this level, but it's going to be a completely separate leveling system where, based on all the battles you do within the class, will end up giving you points, and these points are then used for this leveling system that goes all the way up to 100. That gives you a bunch of various perks, and you will get 7 different perks, 3 of which you can choose from each category. Kind of like how the perk system was before, except way, 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 way better. Like, insanely better. Like, hero OP level better. Like, hero is literally best in slot for every team starting next patch, pretty much better. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hero is definitely going to be used a lot more. The 50 gem fee is still going to be in play, unfortunately. They are going to be addressing that in the future, though this patch isn't addressing that. But yeah, you'll be able to level up your hero once you get it fully maxed out, and as you're leveling it up, you'll have 7 different perks from 3 different categories. So 21 total that you can choose from, 3 in each category, 1 that you can choose from each category, and just keeps getting increasingly stronger for the most part as you go down. Not necessarily, there are some traits that are higher up that are actually better than the ones lower down, but yeah, you can get a lot of extra perks, and they stack with all the traits on the hero as well. So we might have a 15% instant kill on this, but we might have and 50% mana start, but we might also have something that does like something whenever we do 4 times or 5 times gem matches and stuff like that. We get a bunch of additional bonuses on top of what we already have, which is really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much everything with next patch. Like, there's a few other smaller things here and there, but most of it's quality of life stuff for the most part. Oh, also a new minigame, but can't really show that by just talking about it and as I bring the screenshots back up. But anyways, that will be everything for now. We'll be back tomorrow morning, as I mentioned, at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's about 13 hours from now. We'll also be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And we'll just be going through raids again when we do the nightly stream. And tomorrow morning stream, we'll have a couple of redeem codes. We do have redeem codes, by the way. We will have about 2 redeem codes to hand out, which just give a bunch of free in-game resources. We'll also just kind of be chilling around, answering questions, messing with PvP, I believe, for the most part. I still haven't even gotten close to doing the event. It's a really easy event, though, but we'll probably be in PvP and arena and stuff most of the time. And completing out this. Definitely highly advised. 150 gems this week, as well as 7 gem keys. Very, very nice right there. Mainly the 150 gem keys. That's I mean, 150 gems. I wish it was 150 gem keys. 150 gems right there is really, really nice. Also, don't forget to keep logging in every single day if you haven't been. There's actually some really good rewards this time around. I'll probably go over all keys in general once these 2 VIP keys come down. But yeah, that's going to be right before next patch too, pretty much. But 2 VIP keys and 1 orb. Very, very nice rewards right there. So definitely want to make sure you get those just for, if you just like even log into the game for like 1 second, it still counts. So definitely make sure to do that if you haven't been. That's some pretty nice loot for doing almost nothing. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Have Doom Skulls Cascade's been nerfed? They're still going over it. They don't know if they're going to be nerfing Explosions, and they don't know if they're going to be nerfing Doom Skulls yet. They're planning on nerfing both of them, but they just don't know how to go about nerfing both of them. And they haven't confirmed one way or another what they're going to do. So we'll probably find out like last minute, probably the week of, like the week before or something. Do codes work on Xbox? Unfortunately, they do not. They only work on every version other than the Xbox and PS4 version. They work on the Amazon version, they work on the PC version, and they work on all mobile versions. But they unfortunately do not work on either console version. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. Best of luck with everything. I will see y'all later. Thank you all for coming down. And goodbye, everyone.